Hey, this video is for your Greek class. It goes along with your Croy textbooks if you wanted to grab that and follow along. The good thing is chapter 25 is not anything new in the sense that you already know the concept here. This is just more third declension nouns. And so you've already learned third declension nouns back in chapter 17. And if you wanted to go back and watch that video first or look at that chapter, these are the ones that you learned. You learned a masculine one, archon. You learned a feminine word, sarx. And you learned a neuter word, soma. This lesson just introduces you to three more really common third declension nouns. The third declension nouns then don't look oftentimes like the adjectives, but they still agree in gender, case, and number, and so we just go over that in this chapter. So these are the ones that you're going to learn now: polis, basileus, and genos. Let me just walk you through it again. These are the basic endings for third declension. I think I told you I've got a trick to learn this by putting the two together, like s-os, like S-O-S, e-on, ian, ace, own, azone, and sin-os. So you've heard me talk about that together, but that's them. Those are the endings. Those endings are at work here, but aren't as cleanly here, and so that's why I guess this chapter is its own thing. But basically it's the same thing, and so hey polis becomes tes poleos, and then you can see the rest of the declining from there. It's not really, truly, totally new. It just looks a little bit different, and so this is giving you a chance to put your eyes on it. I'll tell you my bias, since you're not writing in Greek, you're recognizing in Greek. I would say just read through these a few times, but don't try to memorize them. Same is true for these masculine ones. They basically follow that third declension line, but they just look a little bit different. And so hop basileus, the king, becomes to basileos, and so on and so forth, or the kingdom. And then ta genos to genus. That's what they look like in the neuter. It's not quite what you had for soma. And so these are actually probably the most different of the ones that you can get. These ones that are neuter. There's a few words that commonly occur that are in this, and genos is one of those. So again, I would read through them. I wouldn't necessarily memorize them. You also are learning some more third declension adjectives that can have this kind of patterning that you're seeing here instead of the patterning that you've seen so far. And so, but then they just translate like any other adjectives and nouns. So they have to agree in gender, case, and number. This one is feminine, singular, neuter. I know that no matter what because of the hey. So the true power. But if I want to say the true king, I've got the ha. So masculine, singular, and neuter. But then the neuter is neuter, singular, and nominative, ta, aletheas, telos. Like I said, I debated whether or not I should even make a video for this chapter because this video is incredibly short. I don't think that this is a chapter you have to memorize the individual charts for. I think it's a chapter that I would learn the vocab. I would make sure that I understand third declension nouns from chapter 17, and then I would just read over some of these charts and then use some of them in sentences, because the few words that are in this chapter in the vocab are the ones that you're going to see most frequently. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or bring them to class, and I just look forward to talking with you about it more. Again, this is a very, very short video, so feel free to go over it as many times as you need to get it. Okay?